Evening, everyone. How are we all? Well, I hope. Oh, do you know what? It feels like it's been a long weekend, and I've just noticed just how badly more my whiteboard has been. The kids have obviously been in here, so um, please ignore the random stuff in the background. How are we all? Had a nice weekend? Not all floated away. There's a lot of flooding around here. To be fair, I don't know how bad it is with everyone else, but it's still pretty bad here. We've got 4 bridges near here. They're all closed still. So yeah, I'm just glad to not be washed away, especially as I had to travel around the country a bit this week. I was up in Mansfield, I was up in Rochdale, and every time I came back, less roads were open for me to get home. Um, how are we all? Are we good? We've been drinking whiskey, I hope to see. I'm very nearly back on it soon. Had some positive news from the doctor, so I might be able to re-prescribe myself some whiskey, which would be nice. A few comments coming in. Good evening from Andrew Mitchell. First one in from YouTube land. Jamie Reynolds is here. Evening to you, dude. And Dave Forrest. Tim Dix. Good evening, all. Good luck. Good evening and good luck, says Simon Skinner. Eddie Sinclair. Good evening, everyone. Michael Kenny. Hi, everyone, and good luck. Nev Davenport. Evening, all. Bob. Evening, everyone. And Carol Connolly. Evening, all. Good evening to everyone who's here. Oh, we have got a couple of draws this evening. I have to apologise. I'm a bit tired. I had 2 nights I was out this weekend, Friday night and Saturday night, and that's too old for that stuff these days, it feels like. So yes, bit tired, but I'm here. We've got the Isle of Raasay. No, not the Isle of Raasay, the Isle of Harris. I was just looking at Raasay before I came on there. Isle of Harris, their brand new sherry release. I say, yeah, it's their maiden release of sherry, as far as I know. It's the only thing that's come out since that inaugural 8 batches that they released last year. So the first one in sherry. And we've got our very first, I believe, ice cream flavored whiskey, which I haven't tried. I'm sure it's not ice cream flavored, but it's Glenmorangie, A Tale of Ice Cream, which started with a tale of cake. There was a tale of forest. There was a tale of something else that eludes me at the moment. And generally, for example, the tale of cake had a very, very slight hint of like a fondant fancy in there. I don't know what's going to be the taste of ice cream. Whoever wins it will have to tell me. I might see if I can get a sample to see what the fuss is about with that one. But it's all interesting. We've got the comments draw. We've got the freebie draw. We'll see if anyone can do better than Roddy, who got £65 worth of website credit last time. Let's see what people can rack up this time. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Which one should we do for? Oh, Kevin McIntyre's just popped up on my list. Good evening, everyone, and good luck. Evening to you, dude. Right, so which one should we do first? The Glenmorangie or the Harris? Let's do the Harris. Sometimes these things get delivered to me, you see. I would show you. There you are. It's there, but it's very well encased in plastic, so I'm not going to try and get it out now. The thing I think that's most interesting about this is first fill. Is always good to see. Good to see lots more flavour coming from that one. So let's do this Harris draw, shall we? So I need to share Randall, so give me 1 second to do that. And that should be coming to your screen any moment now. Perfect. We're going to hold a new draw. Isle of Harris Sherry. And it is the 29th of September. Oh, 3,202. Now we have gone forward in time. 2024. List of identifiers. Paste those into the form. Let me just grab those. There they are. 74 entries. We're going to make it a public draw. Draw a single winner. Perfect. Perfect. Let me just come back and have a quick look, see if there's any comments. Laura's here. Good evening to you, Laura. Hope Isla's treating you well. Good luck to everyone in the draw, says Carol Connolly. Indeed. Richard O'Brien, good luck, everyone. Anyway, I'm so happy for everybody. Good, I'm glad. And Andrew Mitchell got his drums going. Good to see the drummers in place. I haven't heard of him doing today. Usually he's one of the ones here and playing drums as well. Let's find out, shall we? Let's go back over to random.org and find out who's going to win this Isle of Harris. Good luck, everybody. The winner is Dave Forrest, 57. Dave Forrest, 57 with ticket number 13. Now, I'm pretty sure, unless he's disappeared in the last few seconds, Dave Forrest is here. As you see, good evening, everyone, from Dave Forrest. So I believe he's around here somewhere. Congrats, Dave, says Andrew Mitchell. Linda says congrats. Linda says Harris is a nice bottle. Indeed, it is. Congrats, Dave, says Jamie Reynolds. But is Dave there? Is he sitting there smiling to himself that he's got a bottle of the new Harris Sherry on its way to him? There we are. Just popped up. Dave Forrest. Brilliant. Thank you. Well done to you, dude. Well done, Dave, says Michelle Bryant. Congrats, says Laura. Well done, Dave, says Mike Kinney. Indeed. It's a nice one. I'd like to, I'm actually quite interested to see what that tastes like. You'll have to give me a report, Dave. Tell me what that's like. I think anything, I quite like a sherry finish. So it'd be interesting to see how that's come on. That leads us to the Glenmorangie, which now I don't know if I've got it here or not. No, I don't know where it is. It's around somewhere, but not here for me to show it to you. So Glenmorangie draw, and we need to go back to. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. Make a very small random.org and a big me. You don't want to see that big of me. You want a small me and a big random.org. There we are. See that I know what I'm doing, obviously. Third party draw service. What a new one. Just giveaway. Glenmorangie ice cream. And it is the 29th of September. Paste it into form. Let me just grab that. Perfect. There we are. That was all sold out. So all 60 tickets sold. We're going to make it a public draw. Draw one winner. Perfect. We're all set up. Let me just see if we have any comments. We have one, which is good old Andrew Mitchell. He's there, got his drums going. So, the Glenmorangie, which my wife has been tidying my office, which is why I can't show you the Glenmorangie, but it is here somewhere. That was a little out of plan, wasn't it? Let's find out who's going to win it, shall we? Let's go back over to random.org. Good luck, everybody. The winner of the Glenmorangie, A Tale of Ice Cream, is Scott Mac 341. Scott Mac 341 with ticket number 59. Scott Mac 341 with ticket number 59. Scott Mac 341. It doesn't ring a bell. Well, it does a little bit, I suppose. It rings a distant bell, I guess. So I decided to use that one again now. I can. Scott Mac 341. I think it's someone hasn't played for a while, which is why it rings a half bell, should we say. Scott Mac 341. Congratulations, says Andrew Mitchell. Linda Lockhart, congratulations. Michael Kenny, congratulations. Laura Brown, congratulations. Good to see everyone being supportive. Richard O'Brien, indeed, popped up as well. Although, Richard, you've lost your face today. My partner's dad won the Tale of Cake. I think it was third place in the Mega Draw when I won the Grand Corona. Do you know what? Actually, probably, and it was the Tale of Cake was a weird one, and it's one of those first ones in a series, so it always does well. But it went from, I think you could buy it when we first started doing this 4 years ago. You could still buy it for like £70 in the shops, and then very, very quickly it was like £200 on the second user market, and it just went a bit bananas as these things do. Congratulations, Scott Max, says Carol Connolly. Congratulations, says Eddie Sinclair. Congrats, says Paul. So says Simon. I've just seen Paul Austin's popped up. Evening, everyone. And congrats and evening from Richard. So there we are. We've had a couple of late joiners getting their comments in, so then the comments draw for next time. Let's do that now. So we're going to do the next one on the list, which is the freebie draw. So the spinning wheel of Jura Death, as we so lovingly refer to it. And to do that, we need to find out who's playing first. So back over to glenn.org. Oh, there we go. Clicked on it. Freebie draw, and it is the 29th of September. List of identifiers. So as everyone should know, you get one ticket in here for every £5 you spend on the website the previous 2 weeks, and it rolls over. So that's why people have got different numbers and different amounts. We're going to make it a public draw so everyone can make sure they were included, and we're going to draw a single winner to play the spinning wheel of Jura. Now, I've got 4 comments. Let me just catch up with those, see what we're up to. One of them, I'm pretty sure, there we are, is Andrew Mitchell. Andrew says, I have won the cake, forest, and winter. There we are, taste of winter. There was on a tale of winter. Just need the ice cream and Tokyo to complete the collection. There you see. Cake's the one to keep hold of because that's the harder one to get your head around, or to get hold of, certainly. So yeah, cake, forest, winter, Tokyo, and ice cream. There we are. I haven't got any of them now. I did have quite a few of them at times. Abalawa, says Jamie. I think that's in advance of the spinning wheel of Jura Death. He's making his prediction quite early on. And evening all from Ian Campbell. So let's find out who's playing the spinning wheel, shall we? Good luck, everybody. This week, playing the spinning wheel of Jura Death is Gary McLaughlin, who I don't believe I've seen in the chat. Obviously a long-term player and has been around for a while. And he's now going to win something on the spinning wheel, but I don't know if he's here. I don't think he is. So we can't ask him which one he wants to win because he's not here. We're going to have to do it for him in his absence. So let's share the screen, and we're going to share the freebie wheel. So that should all start appearing for you guys in front of you. Congrats, Gary, says Andrew Mitchell. Well done, says Mike Kenny. Congrats, Gary. Scott McLennan. I missed the start. If you're new, sorry, Scott. I don't know if you are new. I think you probably are because I recognize the Facebook profile pictures more than anything else. So it's a 8:30 start. And what happens is we do the draws and then we do a freebie draw, which is you get entrance to for every £5 you spend on the website in the previous 2 weeks, if that makes sense. And then we do a comments draw. So anyone who makes a comment in the draw, this one, as you just have, will be in the comments draw next time. And that's for some free website credit. So that's where we're up to right now. Carol, congratulations, Gary. I hope you get a goodie. Dave Forrest is saying the Glenfiddich 18. So we've had two guesses so far. Jamie Reynolds says it's the Abalawa. Dave thinks it's Glenfiddich 18, and I'm really rubbish at picking this. But the first thing I look at is Jura 18 was my first one I saw. Now I am particularly bad at getting that, so don't take that as gospel. Let me just get this set up. So what we have to do is we have to shuffle it, make sure they're all well mixed. There we are. And we always make sure that it is 40 seconds long. So that way there's no discrepancies. So we're good to go. Any other guesses? Glenfiddich 18 was the last one from Dave Forrest. Oh, Andrew Mitchell thinks it's £30 website credit. Let's find out what Gary's going to get, shall we? Good luck, Gary. Here we go. Absolutely nothing. Up to £100 website credit. There's Macallan on there. There's all sorts. So we'll have to wait and see what pops up for Gary McLaughlin. I can't even remember what I said now. Jura 18, wasn't it? I think I'm way off because it's still the other one. Just £100 website credit. I think it's going to get past. He's coming for an absolutely nothing. Is he going to stop on the Penderin? Is he going to stop on the Penderin? He's not here. If you hit absolutely nothing, would we tell him? Oof. Look at that. That was close. That was really I thought he might be going that. Michael Kenny came in quite late on there with a prediction of the Macallan. Penderin. There we are. Some Welsh whiskey heading in Gary's direction. So well done, Gary. There's a nice little free bottle of whiskey for you. Linda, lucky it was. I thought that was going. Andrew, nice win. It certainly was. If half a what would you call it? A slither more, and it could have been a grabbing defeat out of the jaws of victory there. Have something free apart from the one option that doesn't allow you. Well in, says Jamie. Yeah, it was pretty close on that. So then the last thing we have to do is the comments drawer. So basically we open a new wheel. I say a new wheel. It's always the same one, but I have to delete all the previous names. Now, there weren't many people around last week doing comments, so there wasn't that many to choose from. So it was a good time to make a comment last time because you've got a very, very small wheel. And that means you could be in a very good place for some website credit. So first thing we do, as always, shuffle it all up. There we are. Just check it's on 40 seconds. It is. I'm going to tell you the first person I look at is Richard Vickers. That was my first one I saw. That might be that's my guess. I think Richard Vickers on the blue. Nice win, says Mike Kenny. Drums are going from Andrew. Now, any other guesses? I haven't seen any other guesses. Anyone else? Just me then for Richard Vickers on the blue. Let's see what happens. Who's going to get £10 of website credit? We're off and we're running. Yellow, last minute jump in there from Jamie Reynolds on the yellow. I think it's always a clever idea to go for the colour because that gives you more chances. Do you know what? I'm not going to be a million miles off. Slowing down, there's Richard coming, but I think it's going to go past him. It's close though. Andrew Mitchell, Ian Campbell, Bob. Still going. Andrew, I think it's going to just go beyond you. Sorry, dude. Ian Campbell, I think you're pretty safe. Ian Campbell, there we are. Well done, dude. A little bit of website credit for you. Now, yellow, Linda and Jamie yellow. Look at that. 2 guesses. Both managed to put it up. And so much so that Jamie has had to share a little wink because he managed to pick it up. Could be time for you to head to the casino for a roulette wheel. That's always the one I think that's most close for that one. Congratulations, says Mike Kenny. Indeed, well done. So actually, we've had some good winners. Do you know what? I used to be really good, and now I'm awful at remembering who's won. As soon as the draw is done, I'm always on to the next one. I can't remember. They'll all be on random.org. I'll obviously always make sure that the people who have won are fully informed and they get their Andrew Mitchell, the closest I have ever come to a win on the comment draw. You were pretty close, dude. Pretty close. Just carried on that little bit too far. So I've got new stuff to put on the website. I understand I've been a little bit lax on that. For those people who don't know, I started a new job, which has been taking my focus a little bit. So that's where my focus has been, which is why it hasn't been quite as busy on the website and stuff as late, and why I've been traveling around all over the place. And I've been to most parts of the UK. So yeah, it's just juggling a few things at the same time. Well done to the winners, says Carol Connolly. Thanks again, Rob. You're welcome, dude. Have a good night. That's to remind me. Dave Forrest won the Harris. There's one that came back to mind. So there's that done. Have a lovely week. Well, a couple of weeks, guys. And I'll get some nice, juicy new whiskey competitions live as soon as I possibly can. Have a lovely time. Hope it's not too bad weather with you. And I'll speak to you next time.